What's up guys, SlickShotGames here and welcome back to another map review. Today we're going to be checking out DE Marine by the users Almaas and Kyte. So the story of the map is that this is a remote island in the west of Norway. It's a tiny fishing village and basically this was the perfect target to be attacked, you could say. So anyways, we're going to be starting off on the T side. I'm going to show you what it's like to attack, and then we're going to move over to the CT side as we usually do. So right off the bat, let's get right into this. Take a left to go to B. And so this is going to be mid. I'm going to be talking about this in a little bit, but you know, you can already tell right off the bat there may or may not be an engagement on the cross right here. Take a right, and you can either drop down here or keep going this way, the more traditional way. So, right off the bat, I'll say this. I really like the setting. This sort of fishing, sort of seawater style. I like that. I can smell the fish. I can hear the seagulls in the background. You know, it's very homey, sort of the buildings, and I like that. It's a visually looking map that's very reminiscent of Seaside and other maps like that, and it's a cool style to have. Very calming, I guess you could say, through all the AK gunshots, right? Anyway, so let's get right back into the map review. So you drop here, you know, as I said, that's where you drop. You can come over here. This is the traditional way, and boom, right here you are on the B site. So the plant spot obviously is this area. Stuff to look out for when you enter the site. As you can see, a lot of different boxes, a lot of different corners to work with, and obviously, almost like cash, boom, you gotta be looking up as well. They're gonna be coming from there and there. Simple enough, easy, you know where to look, you know. Now, is there cheeky locations? Yes, there is, you know, but we'll get to those on the CT side when we can. So this is the traditional way to get to the point. Another sort of alternate path that's just kind of cool is this right here. I'm sure you noticed this on the way in. Boom. You can actually get to the site from this area. Now, you have to be careful, though, because you can fall in the water and you will die immediately. So, it is one of those maps, kind of like Vertigo and stuff like that. I personally think that sometimes these maps can be a little sketchy. It's fun, but, you know, maps that you die so easily, like by a big, you know, sort of, there's no railings or anything. I know it's got to have a risk to it when you do come here, you know, and you have to do this kind of strafe jump, which isn't that hard. But if you miss it, you will get punished hard. There is that sort of risk kind of reward thing, but personally, I think that having too much of it can be a bad thing in these maps. Maybe some railings I would add, possibly, over here. Maybe, you know, it's not like they're gonna fall off, but I don't know. Sometimes these maps can be a little elusive like that. So, a cool thing about that section is that the CTs, there's this little pit area right here, and this is where, you know that the CTs are probably gonna be hiding right here. So what's cool about this over here is that you can actually just molly it right there, just like that. And that'll just get the whole section. They're gonna be forced out of it. Will they see you? Right here is maybe an angle that they might see you in. But, I mean, it is worth it probably to flesh that person out. They're gonna be screwed. Totally. So let's talk after plants. So, probably planting right here would be the best bet. I know it's out in the open from this angle. So when you come in the site, you're probably going to want to just smoke that off. You can do it safely through here after you've cleared that, obviously. And I don't know. This is one of those things where somebody's gonna have to check this corner, so you smoke that off and probably come here and plant. Hope that they don't spam you, because this is going to be really spammable. You know, smoked or not. So you're going to have to watch out for that. But this is why those barrels are a sort of a nice addition as well. Maybe even planting right here. Almost. I think you should be safe from the gunfire. So planting anywhere right here. And then falling back here is probably the thing you're going to see most on the B site. You know, sort of playing around this box. You know, mollying it. like that. Molly, since there's a small sort of area, this gets a pretty large chunk of the defuse zone. So even, you know, somebody trying to defuse sneakily or whatever, and they don't have a smoke, just by lodging a molly real fast, you can just stop that completely from happening. Another thing you could do is get aggressive with it. Since they are coming from here and they are coming from here, you can jump up on this ladder and hold this area. This would be so strong when the T's do get it. They could be watching this area, you know, or this area. You know, you could use your teammates, have somebody watch up here, and then you're just down here like this on this off angle, or vice versa. And just even get aggressive almost. This would be totally have like, they lose control of this area right here, and you just are taking that over. Same with this over here. You can actually probably just start to move forward, even play an off angle here almost, stuff like that. This area is also something you could jump on too. Another very strong place to be as a T when you take the site, or if you're really feeling risky, CT if you want to be up here too for some reason. You can also jump right here as well. This would be a very good spot for the CTs. So that's basically the B site. I like it. I think it has a lot of different sort of avenues for both the CTs and the Ts, which we'll get to that later. But for the Ts, as of right now, it's a little annoying to take over. But at the same time, once you take it, it's sort of one of those sites where it's going to be almost near impossible to take back without really good team play. Alright, so let's take a look at the A site. So we're going to be taking a right over here. Look at these boats right here. Sadly, you can't jump on them and ride them over to the A site, but alas. So the main way is you're going to take a left here, and you're going to be encountering this section right here. This might look like the A site, but as you can see on the radar, it's actually not the A site. This is going to be a section that the CTs are probably going to be taking over. So you could expect some kind of battle to happen here, because you basically have to go this way or mid to get to the A site. So there's going to be engagements right here, right off the bat. So you can come through this way, and then the alternate route is, instead of taking a left that way, you can drop here, sort of like an apartments area, go up here, and boom. There's a window to allow a secondary access to this point right here. After you've cleared this out, boom, you traded or whatnot, you drop down here, take a left, and here we go. Here is the A site right here. So as you can see, there's this big wall that seems to be the prominent sort of area blocking the actual site. So obviously you see this, and of course a very nice actual boost spot. I like this for the Ts and the CTs, but mostly obviously for the CTs, they're going to be standing right here. So as a T, you know, obviously you're going to be aware of that, be pre-fire on that, and if they do get you once, you're going to know, yeah, there's somebody there. So you drop over here, and of course here's the spot. You're basically guaranteed a safe plant right here in the corner, or anywhere right here if there is CTs coming from there. And that's nice, but you have to have somebody watching this section right here, and actually up here as well, which I'll get to later on the CT side. But on both sides, you're just going to have somebody having to watch. So this would be the safest plant right here. And, you know, even smoking this off, you know, just right here, like, allows you to. As far as post plants go, since it is barricaded off, it works for you and against you. No, you cannot get up there. But yeah, you know, so this is going to be a very close quarter post plant. You're going to have this area over here. Again, you have to be looking up there and stuff right here. But mollies and stuff like that are going to be king on this section because of the space that you have. It's very small. So the mollies are going to be raining in. You know, the nades are going to be really good nades. So that's something to look out for. It's a reward risk sort of thing. And it wouldn't be... I could almost see, you know, like, they just leave this area and they kind of start to maybe push forward. Maybe try to take some kind of angle over here. I could see this right here. Boom, peek out. Kill some CTs. But yeah, this area is where they're going to be coming from as well. So this is almost where the CT spawn actually right here. So you're going to be having to check both these areas when you take over the map. But as far as post-plant, not great for post-plant. As I mentioned, you're going to be seeing a lot of just people holding the site, which is fine, but it's going to create sort of like not many avenues to work with. Might be pretty tough for the CTs to take over. So back in CT spawn, the final area we're going to be talking about is mid. As you see, there's going to be this. If you have an op, this is going to be the section to look at. They might peek, they might not. The main place they're probably going to peek is right here. You drop, boom, you're actually looking right down mid, as you can see. I like these maps that have a straight mid area, clear, you know, clear cut engagements, and this is one of those things. See T over there, T over there, you're gonna see it. Hopefully this doesn't become, you know, like, you should be aware of it. You shouldn't be dropping here blindly. I could even see somebody drops a flash down here, right? Boom, it pops, then you drop. You know, you pop, you drop. And so yeah, so this is mid. Arguably, of course, one of the more important parts of any map, really. And you come down here, take a left, and boom, here we are in this sort of apartment style again, and this is where you could work your way towards A again. Yeah, so as you can see, this does connect, so you can safely, as a T, get to mid through here. Don't know what part, you know, how far the CTs might be pushed up. They might just stay in their area right here, holding A off. But yeah, so you can see that this area is going to be really just infested with both T's and CTs. You can take a left here, and then you could actually get over here. If you can make it this far as a T, you can actually go up here and do the old flank as B as well. But as I said, this is probably going to be smoked right off the bat, both ways, honestly. You know, this is where the CT are going to come in. And if you make it this far, as I said, it's flank. If you can make it this far, you can clear out this guy. You can actually continue on to A site, do a double-pronged attack again. Anyways, let's take out the CT side now. Alright, so here we are on the A site. You actually spawn right here. This is where you spawn. So come here, boom. Just like overpass, you're basically on the A site. So you are going to have total advantage over mid, obviously. Now, we were just talking about this area. So this is definitely CT side. If you're feeling risky, you can definitely peek that too. Yeah, let me show it better with an op. So you're gonna come here, boom. You're gonna be dropping there. There's a way to sort of probably get up here fast. It's gonna be like really fast moving. They're gonna be like coming over there on the other side. Meanwhile, you're running here as well. So this is gonna be whoever gets here, sort of like a mirage type thing. Whoever gets there first gets the kill. So yeah, you can even, you know, if you're feeling really risky, take this cover right here and just hold it. Of course, you have to be aware of this area right here, the apartments area. In fact, the probably fastest way to get to mid actually is coming over here, taking a right, and here we go. You have full access to it. So this is, yeah, this is gonna be area. All right. So let's take a look at A. Obviously, you know, I'm not going to go over everything. I'm just going to be going over some of the spots that the CTs have to work with. So right off the bat, this is a very, very, very strong spot. You can be just watching right here. They're going to be coming from there, most likely. So you have a clear shot right here. Headshot angle, pretty annoying. Almost compared to Inferno Coffin. Right here, and also the plant too. You know, you hear somebody planting, you can even get aggressive, stop it maybe. Okay, if you're up here, you know, you're probably dead, but if you're super risky, you can try to get the kill and jump back. So this is such a good spot right here. Obviously, I don't have to say it twice. This area, of course, super good. Headshot angle, fall back, molly freely, bank a flash right here. Just, this is going to be the main area. Pretty clear cut. So most likely engagements are going to probably happen over here in this area. So as we mentioned over here, this is where there's going to be engagements. CTs are going to get here before the Ts. So as I mentioned before, going to be coming from the window or to the right over here. You can actually, can you boost up here? Doesn't look like you can boost up here, but just holding right here, sorta, even mollying this, smoking it, you know, what have you. And just taking control of this area. This is the main point to A for the Ts without having to go into mid. So just a lot of different sort of annoying sort of locations to hold, right? You can hold right here, behind this box, obviously. Sort of pop a flash. Boom, perfect. Stop them right there. And another cool thing I like is you can actually get aggressive with it. You can drop here. Of course, you know, this is a barricade you're supposed to be using. But imagine up here you hop, and boom, you're actually in the T-apps now. So you can actually get aggressive, and if you're an aggressive type player, get into apps and get them before they're even coming here. They're probably not going to expect it. You know, even standing right here, an off angle. Boom, get one, fall back. Yeah, this area is pretty cool, and it's like a subsection to get to A, which is kind of cool. It's usually, instead of all the fights happening on the A site, which they might, depending on the team, you know. Some people like to play more passively, but this is, oh, this angle is actually insane as well. I didn't notice this as well. Headshot, fall back, so many things. This is definitely a CT-sided area for sure. So that's really cool. So finally, checking out the B site, you're gonna take a left from spawn, take another left, just kidding. Take a right here. Careful with the hop. You know, you want to stay away from the water because once again, you drop, you die. You don't know how to swim, so get them out and boom. Once again, here we are. Of all the places to hold, right here, perfect for this. Boom, for mid, if you go up for mid. This is going to be a patented spot right here. Perfect to just watch both, basically. Holding this off, mollying, you know, the whole 9 yards. Right here, right in this corner. Probably not going to expect you here. Behind this one as well. Have a good clear angle on the this little clipping here. Should be fine. Kill somebody, fall back, get molly. Yeah, it's just really good for the CTs as well. And even here as well, this is also a lot of sneaky spots to hide behind all the boxes, which is cool. This is going to be a pretty fun map. And if you're like a super aggressive silver, you just, like, imagine just rushing or something, like getting them from behind. That'd actually be a pretty good play. Watch, like you're watching here. Like, this right here is a good spot, right? You're totally just blocked off from the main entrance. And you just stand right here, get a guy, fall back, and let's say they're flashing stuff and nobody's there. Imagine this. You go here, boom, get them from behind. That's really aggressive, but that's cool. I like that. That was a nice addition. Really, really nice. Overall, I actually really like the map. I think that there's a lot of different sort of interesting engagements that will happen. A lot of different locations to hide behind. Really cheeky angles for the CT. If I had to take a guess, I'd say it is a CT-sided map. But honestly, I think it's pretty fun. It has a lot of different elements for maps like Mirage and Inferno and Cache. So honestly, a really, really nice map. And I would like to see it, you know, in the game. I think it would be fun to scrim on this for sure. So well done. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and comment. Make sure to hit the notification button to stay up to date with the latest CSGO content and just video game news. Anyways, Thank you. If you have any maps you want us to review, let us know in the comments. Anyways, keep doing a great job on the map, everybody, and we'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye.